Right, I think I'm live. What's up, everybody? Check my audio. Fine. All right, cool. What's up, everybody? It's Calais Poteet, one of the founders of the Dispatch Masters Facebook group. I know we have some new members. Congratulations for entering this new sphere, this new realm. We built this community culture based on education and resources. So feel free to introduce yourself to the group. We would love to welcome you inside. Today, I want to talk a little bit about the power of Facebook ads, right? Meta ads, Instagram, direct message ads. I never really see a lot of dispatch companies running Facebook ads. Um, and I never really see a lot of trucking companies running Facebook ads, but typically the ones that do seem to be doing a little bit better than the ones that aren't. So I like to think that, a lot of times we know the name of our local donut shops, but we really just don't know the name of our local trucking companies, our local dispatch companies. So um, if you are tuned in live, just type live in the comment section. If you're tuned in for the replay, just put replay in the comment section. If you have any questions throughout this process that I'm going to walk you through, just drop them in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer any questions. If you've tried to run Facebook ads in the past, let me know in the comment section as well. I want to know, how that kind of worked out for you. Was it profitable? Did you get any type of new business from it? If not, let me know too. Maybe we kind of take a look at what you did, see how we can kind of make it better, enhance it, fix it, optimize it. There's a bunch of things to do with Facebook ads, but welcome forward again. My name is Calais Poteet, and let's dive in, you guys. I'm gonna share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. All right, you guys. So Facebook ads, if you're not familiar with Facebook ads, then this is called the Ads Manager. And this is a brand new ad account for demonstration purposes. I wanted to kind of keep it clean. But initially, when you're thinking about Facebook ads, the thing about it is that you want to think about the ad creative, right? And this goes for any type of advertising that you're doing. You want to think about the way that the image or the video is conducted, right? You want to have a great headline and hook. You only got about 3 seconds to capture people's attention online. You're competing with a lot of noise in the marketplace, a lot of just junk, right? You see it all the time, I'm pretty sure. So you want to cut through the noise and you want to get people's attention with your advertising, especially if you are spending money on something like this. After the image or the video, you want to think about the words that you use, right? The copy. Um, and copywriting is only giving the reader permission to read the next line. So you want to make sure that that's very dialed in. I have a couple of examples here. If you want this document, just let me know in the comment section. I'll shoot it over to you. But these are some ad frameworks that you can use. Of course, they're not spot on to be specific for your company. So if you were to use something like this, then you would want to change up the verbiage just a little bit to make it make a little bit more sense for your business. But this is what we're going to be using in this example, right? So I'm going to be a trucking company, specifically an asset-based trucking company in this example. And I'm going to walk through how I would set up my ad account. So if you don't have an ads manager, what you want to do is you want to create a business profile or a business page for Facebook, right? So you have your personal page and then you have your business page for Facebook. It's two separate pages. Business pages don't really get as much visibility as a personal page. So we recommend everybody optimize their personal profiles. So that way, when you do post on social media, specifically Facebook, you can get more visibility that way. So besides your personal page, you use your business page to run ads essentially. So once you've created your business page, and we won't walk through that, that's a little bit outside of the scope of this video. We're just going to run through ads right now. But if you have any questions around that, let me know. So once you create your business page, you're going to come into your ads manager. There's going to be some, a couple of setups before you get to this point. But initially, you got three sections of the ad manager. You have what we call the campaigns here. You have the ad sets, and then you have the ads that live inside of the campaign, right? So it's three layers, and we have to configure all of those three. So first thing we want to do is we want to click on this campaign. So we're going to start here. I'm going to show you how to set this up. So if you go to create, this is really simple. Don't think through the process, but before you run ads, make sure that your offer is a great offer, because now you are entering what we call the cold traffic. And these are complete strangers, people that's never heard of you before, people that don't know anything about your business. So you want to have a great offer dialed in before you even start this. And this is how we're going to validate it. So you got three modes of advertising or promoting your business, and that is organic, paid media, and outreach. So right now we're talking about paid media. If you don't have the budget for it, cool. I would still suggest maybe putting $5 a day just to see what happens, right? Because it takes about 3 days to see if you really have a winning ad, and about 7 to 14 days to see to get enough data back fast enough to understand if what you have actually works, right? So it's all about data. And the thing about paid advertising is you get the data back faster to see if what you have is actually working in the marketplace. So now we want to create our ads. We're going to click create. Now you have these campaign objectives, right? You have awareness, you have traffic, engagement, leads, app promotion, and sales, right? So typically the only thing that we usually focus on is traffic, engagements, and leads, right? So awareness as well too, but for the purpose of this video, we're looking for new leads. So we're going to click this and click continue. Now that we've continued, we've optimized for leads, right? So we have our campaign, we have our ad sets that live here, and then we're going to have our ad that we're going to create. So new leads campaign. So we're going to change the name of our campaign, right? So I want to do something like trucking company. I'll do this, titanium trucking. I'll keep it broad. Campaign, right? Auction type, leads, and this is where you're going to put your budget, right? So we got ad set budget, we got campaign budget. So what we want to do is we're just going to keep it simple right now. We're going to set different bid, automatically distribute budget to the best opportunities. We're just going to do ad set budget. Going to go to next. All right, so now we're inside of the ad set. So we're going to change this to, I'll put titanium. Okay, like that. Just want to name it something specific. So if you start to do a lot of different ads, you can kind of separate and kind of find it quickly. So now we're looking at our conversions, right? So choose where you want to generate leads. So we have the website. Do we want to generate leads through our website, websites and calls, instant forums? Do we want to do a messenger? We want people to send us messages. Do we want to do Instagram? Do we want to run these on Instagram? Calls, right? So purposes of this video, we're just going to do instant forums. This is where people will actually leave their contact information, their name, their phone number, their email. So that way you could contact them and start to grow a list of leads. From here, you would change your Facebook page. So whatever business page you want to use, you would use that here, depending on what page you want to run your ads through, right? All right, so let's go down. So now we're going to the budget, right? So typically to test ads, I would suggest if you're just getting started, of course, if you don't have a huge budget, I would start at $5 a day, of course, but to really move the needle just a little bit, I would start at $20 a day. You want to pick your start date your time that you want to run the ads. Do you want to have an end date in place? If not, you can cut it off or on if you wish. Of course, if you change your budget, you'll see a couple of things start to change, especially on this side, right? You can't run that to the Facebook page. It's brand new, so let's keep going. All right, so custom audiences. So a custom audience is if you already have a list of leads or people that have given you their contact information, looking for more information about your company or your service. So if you have an email list, then you can upload it to the Facebook ad manager and it will be able to, create or start to, well, it'll tell Facebook, I want to show my ads to people in this demographic or this audience, right? So you can kind of customize how Facebook shows your ads to different people, right? So that'll be outside the scope of this video. You can create custom audiences, lookalike audiences as well. So we're just gonna breeze through this real quick, you guys. If you have questions, I know I'm moving kind of fast, just drop them in the comment section. I'll get to them at the end. So you can see here, estimated daily results, right? We have a reach of 3,800 to 11,000 people. So we'll be able to kind of reach that number of people a day based on our budget. And we could typically generate maybe 24 to 68 leads with a $20 ad budget or ad spend. So we want to be conscious of who we are looking to kind of attract as well, because if we have the wrong people that's taking action on our ad, then Facebook will start to show it to those people, and that's not what we want, right? So we got to be mindful of the way we structure our ad copy, the way we structure our images, our videos. So now that that's done, we're going to click next. All right, so now we're living inside of the ad itself, right? So we started in the campaign, we started in the ad set, we set all that up, and now we're in the ads, right? So we're gonna name something like, and typically what you wanna do is you wanna test a couple of different ads to see which one works. And as you get enough data, you can figure out what works, cut the ones off that don't work, and scale the ones that do horizontal or vertically. Horizontal just means that you are testing it in front of different audiences, and then vertical is just putting more ad spend on it. So I'm just going to name this ad Blue Trucking. So we're going to go down a little bit. Do we want to hook this up to an Instagram account? So you would need to integrate your Instagram account into your ads manager to be able to cut that on. Of course, that's outside of the scope of this video. So now we're in the ad setup. So do we want a single image or video? Do we want to do a carousel? I'm going to do single image, right? So we're going to come down here and we're going to pick what media we want to upload. We're going to edit media. And we're going to pick one of these. So I'm going to pick this. I already created it for the purposes of this video. Just says titanium trucking. Double your fleet size in 90 days without endless cold calling. And we're going to click next. Click done. Now we have our ad creative inside of here. All right. Now, as we come down, we're coming to, like I spoke about earlier, our ad creative, right? So let me know in the comment section, do you feel like this image would actually pop as you were scrolling through Facebook? Would you kind of stop for a second and kind of check it out? Just let me know if you would or not. If so, perfect. Job well done. But now we're getting into the words that we want to use inside of our ad, because typically people stop the scroll, they start down, and they look up, and they start to read. So the first headline needs to be something that continues to hold their attention, right? We're optimizing for attention here. So what we want to do is just something like, okay, so I'm a trucking company. I'm looking for local local businesses, right? So headline might be, are you a local construction company? Let's say this is a dump truck company or something like that. Uh, local construction. So that will be calling out specifically local construction companies in Texas. I don't want to be broad in my marketing. I want to be super specific and intentional. So I will be using that. So we're going to use this ad copy, which is for construction and heavy industry shippers, right? It's time to stop guessing when your materials will arrive. It's time to know exactly when your freight will be delivered. There does not exist a more reliable, efficient hauling service for heavy loads in any weather, terrain, or timeline. The service is built for you at any stage of your project and includes how to know whether your freight is ready to pick up, how to package your goods for maximum protection, what information you need for a second, third, etc., where everyone screws up in shipping and how we prevent it, a step-by-step process, including XYZ. And we use this exact process to achieve 99% on-time delivery for 3 separate heavy industry leaders. Again, this is just a framework. If you do want this document, let me know in the comments. I'll send it to you. You will have to tailor it to be more specific for your business. But we're going to put this into the primary text. Right. So notice the first thing I'm doing is I'm calling out exactly who I'm looking for. So if you're a freight dispatching company, you would change this to something like flatbed owner operator. Right. So that way, when they see this, first thing they see is, oh, I'm a flatbed owner operator. Maybe I should read more. Right. This is for me. Right. Because if it says dry van owner operator, then if I have a flatbed and I see it, I say, oh, well, this isn't for me. So we want to be intentional, right? So we want to format this a little bit, put some spaces here, make it easy on the eyes, and boom. Now we're moving along with that. Now we can do some text variations. Facebook automatically does some variations for you. And you can just use them if you want. If not, no worries. We got our headline. You can add some headline options. Do some variations with that. So this says flatbed on time every time, exact freight arrival times, flatbed on time, reliable every load. Call to action, right? We want to have a description. We could do something like this. We're not going to do the copyright text today. I'm just going to show you guys how to do this. So you don't have to guess. You do have to do some homework. So, all right, premium freight solutions, right? My trucking company, I have premium freight solutions. That is in my description. So what's the call to action? What's the next step I want people to take? Do I want them to sign up? Do I want them to subscribe, apply, book now, download, get an offer, get a quote? Let's just say I want them to get a quote. Right. So when they click that button, here it says get quote. And from there, they will put their information for me to contact or reach out. So after that, I need to create a form, right? I need people to put their information there for me. So I'm going to put trucking form, just going to give it a name. Going to hit next, give it a short headline. Deliver. So first thing you want to do, you guys, I know we kind of breezed through this kind of fast, but you can target like certain cities, certain states, certain zip codes. So you would want to start local and kind of expand out. Right? So now you can see on the right side, it's populating here. And we're building out a form. Let's keep going. Now we can ask some questions, right? Or we can keep it basic. We can just say, hey, what's your email? What's your phone number? Um, maybe I add a phone number, need somebody to call, put your information, I'll call you. So description. Um, contact details. Put information. Do something. And if you want to ask some questions, you can. Um, and keep it simple right now. So next, so when people actually fill this out, you want to put your privacy policy page here. So if you have a website, I'm pretty sure you probably have a terms and conditions page, a privacy policy page. You want to link that page. So wherever you're hosting it, copy it, paste it here, and it should be good. So if you want to add a custom disclaimer, you can, but if you don't have the privacy policy page, it won't let you run that. So definitely have that. And then a quick ending, right? So headline, thanks you're all set. You can now visit our website or exit the form now so you can give a link to your website. So after they give you the information, it takes them to another page where they can get some more information about your business. And then you just click create form. And then boom, you got a form. One step closer. Privacy policy, like that. Privacy policy page. It's all right. Let's keep moving. I got some templates here, flexible. All right, so now tracking. What is tracking event data sets? So tracking is if they have something called a Facebook pixel, right? So this is a code that you would put on your website to track. And what that does is it shows Facebook exactly who is coming to your website, and it starts to gather that data to tell Facebook like, hey, these are the type of people that are interested in these type of things, and they will start to show it to more people like that have similarities or in the same demographic or audience as the people that actually pick that up. So once you have that, then you can kind of configure all of that. But of course, again, that is out of the scope of this video. Now, where are we? You guys are tuned in. Go ahead and drop a like, share this if you feel like this is something somebody should see. If you have any questions, again, drop them in the comment section. Let me know you guys are tuning in from. I'm in Orlando right now, and we're going to do ads. All right, so now we are completely finished, and it probably took me about 30 minutes. I think we've been on for 30 minutes. So now I have my ad. It probably would take me longer if I was kind of customizing a couple other things. It doesn't take long, you guys. It's super simple. But again, now we have this, but let's say we want to test a different variation of the ad, right? We got that when we want to do something else. We click on these three dots, we duplicate it, and now we have a completely different set. Now we have two sets, right? We could put a different budget on this one if we want. If not, no worries. But let's just say I want to change my picture. I don't want to use the blue picture in the other one. I want to use something else. So I'm going to put black and gold. So I want to give it a new name. Then I'm going to come down. I'm going to edit media. I'm going to change the picture. Let's say I want to try this. Right. Yeah. Now we have a new ad creative, a new picture. Let me know in the comment section. Will this kind of stop the scroll for you? Will this image kind of get your attention a little bit? Local construction companies in Texas. Let's say we got a 26-foot box truck or something like that. We could do, so I want to change my ad copy too. I want to change the words. So now let's say I'm looking for retailers and e-com businesses or manufacturers and distributors. Right? So I would copy this. Back down to my primary text. Get rid of this. Paste it in. We got a brand new ad, you guys, and we'll customize this a little bit, change the headlines, change the descriptions. And after that, you can test another one, you can change the budget on it, and then when you are ready, set to go, you just click publish. Now, after you click publish, Facebook's going to review your ads. It's going to let you know if it's in the good, bad, they're going to reject it. You might have to change some things in it, but for the most part, you should be good to go. And once you come back to the ads manager, it's going to be in here. Now, you'll be able to see all of the metrics and attributes inside of this timeline as time goes on and your ad spend is running. You'll be able to see how many people that the ad has reached, how many impressions, how much it's actually costing you to get a result, and all of the good stuff. Now, if you want to customize this, you click here in performance, and you can change customize columns. So let's say there's certain metrics that you want to track specifically, right? If you want to track, let's say I don't want to see any of that information. I want to see something totally different. You can just click these buttons. Let's say I want to track how many people are actually clicking on my ad, right? I want to see my click-through rate. I check it here. I want to see but you get the idea, right? Whatever you want to see, whatever metric you want to track. Now, metrics are important because let's say I want to track how many people click the rate, cost per unique click. It's a bunch of stuff you got. And of course, that's outside the scope of this video. But knowing these numbers is very important. You don't want to run ads and not know how to track these metrics, because if you do, that's how people kind of start running ads and then they don't get results and they get scared and they cut the ads off. If you tried that before, you've probably done that. I've done it. But in order for you to understand if your ads are actually being profitable, you need to understand the numbers behind it. So there's plenty of videos out on that. I would take a look at it. But if you are a trucking company, then think about how you want to actually get your business in front of more people. How do you want to attract different audiences? How do you want to get people aware of your trucking company or your truck dispatching business? You don't entirely need to have a huge budget. And if you want a way to kind of get your company more visibility without having to run paid advertising, then just drop visibility in the comment section, and we can have a talk around that. Let's see if you got any questions. Blessings, I'm seeking employment. Any chance you can help me get my foot into dispatch for someone who don't want to leave my house? Linda, I'll send you a couple free trainings we have. I think that might be able to help. And yeah, might be able to help you out for sure. Sorry that you lost your job, bro. That's terrible. Yeah, hopefully these trainings give you more insight into dispatching. Yeah. All right. If you guys do have some more questions, leave them in the comment section. We'll get back to you. Hopefully this was valuable. If it was, let me know. And if you have any ideas on what you guys would actually like to see next week, keep us posted as well. I don't want to go over too much time, but again, we we are doing something special. It was five, it's four people now. Only doing this for four people. Um, if you are looking for more qualified owner operators and you don't want to run paid advertising, you don't want to cold call, you don't want to do random word of mouth, you don't want to step away from your laptop, hang out truck stops, hang out goodie bags, and you're just looking for a more predictable way to onboard more drivers, just let us know. And like I said, it's four more spots. I'm not doing over five people. So because of this work. So if you want an opportunity, there's four spots left. Just let us know in the comment section. Hopefully this video was super valuable. I hope you guys take it, do something with it. Come back to it if you need to. Again, if you want these documents, let me know. And hope everybody has a great rest of the week. See you guys later.